Hey everyone, in today's video I'm going to be teaching you how to paint a tree, so let's get started. So first I'm mixing the color for my tree trunk, which is a yellow, a dark brown, and a black color. Once you have your color mixed, you're going to go and make a straight line down your page. This is just so you know the general area and where you want your tree to appear. And now you're going to go in and kind of widen your tree to the desired size. And you're going to make sure not to just go straight down and make a thick straight line because it just won't look natural. So don't be afraid to go in there and make some curved lines. Here you're going to see me extend my tree trunk, and basically where that line ends is kind of where the top of the tree is going to be. Now that you've established where you want the trunk of your tree to be, you're going to start adding some branches in. These branches should be randomized and should curve upwards, downwards, and you should understand that the closer the branch is getting to the trunk, the thicker it will be. And off of these kind of main branches, you're going to see me start to add some smaller branches that connect to it, just kind of spider webbing out from the original thick tree trunk. A mistake I often see people make is actually adding in too many branches. I feel like less is more, and you have to leave some room for the eye to kind of fill in the gaps and do the work for you. You'll see what I mean when we start adding the leaves onto the tree, but the main part of adding these branches in is that they're going to be peeking out through the leaves, and not all of them actually will, but I see people add too many in and it just makes the tree look unrealistic and too symmetrical. Here I mixed a dark green color using blue, yellow, and just a green color that came straight out of a paint tube. And I'm using my fan brush in a tapping motion, kind of giving impressions of where I want my branches to appear. If you don't have a fan brush, I highly recommend you buy one. It does a lot of the work for you when you do tree paintings or landscape paintings. So as you can see, I'm loading my fan brush up with this paint and just using a light tapping motion to block in these darker areas of the tree. Just that'll kind of allow the tree to have more depth once we add the highlights, which you'll see later. Now I'm going in with this mid-tone green. It's gonna basically be the general color of our whole tree. And I'm just doing the same tapping motions going over the darker green areas, not fully covering them up, but definitely blending these two colors together. So now that we've got our filler color in there, I'm going to start tapping in this more yellowish green to give the impression that that is where the light is hitting it. My light is more so coming from the left, so a lot of this highlight color is going to be focused on the left side and the top of the tree. I'm just tapping this on the edges of where I want my branches to appear, since the farther the branches in towards the trunk of the tree, the darker it will be. I hope today's video was helpful. I'm probably going to make this into a series since I really enjoy painting trees. Comment down below what tree you would like to see me paint next, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.